Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto, and just looking at the price of Bitcoin here just before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video. But this is Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart. It's actually the BitGet chart I'm looking at here. I did notice if you put on the automatic double bottom inverted head and shoulders type indicators from TradingView, the inverted head and shoulder one is currently doing that, right? So obviously left shoulder, head, and a right shoulder. Now the important bit here is this neckline here. So if we break through that, we should go up, you know, and it's got a target here of 120.5k. So the price you need to break through on this chart is about 115. Okay, so that is probably worth mentioning. Of course, don't like to leave things to chance too much, so I like to put on our Quadzilla indicator, and this is showing some interesting stuff as well. So we do have these two retracement levels here above us where it's likely that the price will go to, so it wouldn't be unrealistic to see something like, say, go up there, pull back a bit, go for the second one, pull back a bit. Ooh, hang on, there's one down here as well. And then go down there to 108 to fill in the CME gap, you know. So all this could happen easily within the course of this month. And of course, this month is October, which means it's Q4. It's the start of Q4 2025, which is probably going to be, statistically, probably the most bullish part of this year, and maybe the most bullish part of this cycle. And I think a few more weeks and the bull cycle could be over and we'll be back into a bear market. What do you think about that? It's the sort of thing that used to terrify me a few years ago, but now I'm actually thinking, no, it's cool, I'm ready for it. But this time I'm going to make sure that I'm not holding on to assets that are just falling in value. I will sell some stuff and I will buy it again at a lower price. So lesson learned there. Anyway, what you might have noticed here is that I'm using Quadzilla version 1.5, which you don't have at the moment. Actually, you might do, depending on what time you watch this video. So I'm now going to publish this so that all Quadzilla users will get the new version. Okay, so the current version I'm using is this one here. I just want to give a big shout out to Maff, who's been doing these modifications to it since June the 15th. So you can see all these things here. Amazing stuff. Which has now made Quadzilla a unique and amazing indicator, and pretty much like nothing else on TradingView. So if you want to get it, go to savewithcrypto.org/QZ. Anyway, so let's publish the indicator. Now, one thing I need to do is to make sure that there's a good chart for the new screenshot. So let's go to a clean chart. There's an OKX one there. Let's remove 3 drawings. Just going to remove these indicators that I'm not using. I'm going to put it on a higher time frame like the 4 hour, where it is nicely showing off these excellent retracement levels. We've got a super up indicator there, a super down, trend chills, convergence band looking good, publish indicator. We're going to update Quadzilla, and I need to put in the notes that Maff has given me here. Okay, so that's the release notes. I need to format this into a kind of bullet point type thing using this notation here. So I'll just go off and do that for the moment. So I think that should do it. So I've got a release notes in bold, a list like that. Okay, it's looking good. Right, continue. Now I'm going to change this link here about the access to a redirect, because we have been doing quite a lot of rearrangement of the roles and permissions within the Discord server. So generally, if you want to get to it, go to savewithcrypto.org/Discord, okay? And that is free to join. Okay, so I think that's looking good. Okay, so let's see if that works properly. So let's just lose that, take away this personal version, and in my indicators here I've got Quadzilla. So just to check how that looks, I'm going to go to about this script. Okay, so it says invite only, updated 1 minute ago. Screenshot looks good. And the release notes, I completely forgot that it says release notes already, so that looks a bit messy, doesn't it? Now, unfortunately, I don't think I can edit that. All right, well, you'll have to live with that funny gap there, and it's saying release notes twice. Sorry about that. I will pay more attention next time. Yeah, I really do wish I could edit that, but I can't, unfortunately. Anyway, so what we've got new, we've got the faster EMA convergence zones. We covered that in a video a few days ago, and Maff explained really well what that was all about. I'll leave a link to that in the top corner now. The 9 EMA is enabled by default. I tend to have that on anyway. The faster EMA retracement patterns, also based on the 9 and 21, they're identified earlier and more often, but overall slightly less accurate depending on the chart. I think we've talked about those in previous videos. Keep plotting step 3 if retrace candle is opposite setting is now true by default. That's something that Maff's been demonstrating quite a lot, and it does make sense to have it on by default, yeah. Remove the go long short triangles on the price chart. That was something that wasn't really that useful, to be honest, so yeah, we don't need that. And there's a slight visual tweak to the stats. Now, we're going to be talking about this afternoon on a live stream, which is this one here. I'll leave a link to this down in the description. We're going to do that at 4:30 UK time, so that's 3:30 PM UTC. Now, last night me and Maff did have quite a marathon session trying to sort out the roles and permissions in the Discord server. So if you want to use that, please do go along to savewithcrypto.org/Discord, and you'll get into the Discord server there, and we can take it from there. So do that. See you this afternoon. Any questions, leave them in the comments down below. While you're down there, please do make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. Please remember to give this video a really great big fat like, and above all, see you this afternoon and tell your friends.